Hello, fabulous superstar Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of May 2024. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. Boy, is this a very special time, and this is a big month. We have the most shocking day of the year, the luckiest day of the year, the most romantic day of the year, jam-packed into a month where it starts with Pluto going retro, and towards the end, Jupiter changes signs. This is huge. Big energies at play here and lots going on. Now for you, the area where there is the most activity now is the top of your sky, having to do with career and life purpose and your understanding of legacy and destiny. This part of the sky has to do with goals, and it is decidedly very visible. It's where you are most visible. And for some, this is going to represent accolades or rewards. And so what we have is, first off, in this part of the sky, a new moon on the 8th. This new moon is speaking in harmony with Saturn and widely in harmony with Neptune as well. But the new moon is close in the sky to Uranus, close to Jupiter as well. And all of this does suggest that there might be new opportunities here related to career or related to your understanding of life purpose. It may feel like there's a surprise element here, and events may feel like they move rather quickly at this time. However, the new seeds planted, the new beginnings that find you, have the potential to last a really long time. You are able to build on them that much more, and they provide you with a sense of certainty and stability in some ways. And so opportunities that come now should be taken seriously, because either they will contribute to a larger success or you'll just be doing it for a long time to come. As I said, rewards can be part of this part of the sky, and that does suggest some recognition might find you at this time, including promotions. Interview and audition situations can go exceptionally well, especially where it is that you are rooting what it is that you are presenting in your experiences. That's when you have that much more of a little bit of an edge now. But it isn't just about the new moon. It is going to be on the 13th of the month that in this same part of the sky, we have the most surprising day of the year. It might be the most shocking day of the year. It can really depend. It's a energy of extremes, right? So either what comes about feels like it is wonderful and mind-blowing and so exciting, or what comes about is shocking and it shakes things up a little bit. But here's the thing, just days later on the 18th of the month, we have the luckiest day of the year, and that is when Jupiter meets the sun in the sky. The most shocking day is when the sun meets Uranus in the sky. And so because Uranus and Jupiter are still close together, they did meet in the sky in April, which wasn't that long ago, is why the sun is able to do this so closely together, the most shocking day and the most lucky day. Jupiter requires your participation in order to maximize its potential. Jupiter can be blessings. It can be really big blessings, but it does ask us to act from a place of optimism and a place of confidence and possibilities. That's when the blessings are able to flow that much more. So again, new career opportunities or personal understandings where it comes to life purpose, a new understanding or a renewed and more expansive understanding of a higher, more loving vision for your life. And if it is that you end up in an interview or audition situation at this time, it is okay to boast. It is okay to brag. Most Leos are good at being able to recognize and share what it is that they feel that they are good at. And so that is okay to let that part of you show, especially where it comes to aiming for and trying to secure some opportunity that matters to you and that you want. Navigating forward, it is going to be on the 23rd of the month that we will have this month's full moon in fellow fire sign Sagittarius. This is a part of the sky that has to do with what you want in your heart of hearts in every area of life. It has to do with joy and happiness, the children in your life. And it speaks to creative fulfillment, and even self-actualization is covered here. But really, it's about living a life that you love, being in the flow of life. And as a side note, it's also about windfalls and luck and gambling. Well, we have here with this full moon a beautiful connection to Pluto. I love this energy for you. I have to say, it is power that you're able to tap into to feel as if your instincts are sharp and you take action and things can go your way. You may end up feeling as if you've had a windfall of sorts. Now, it might be a good idea with this energy if it's not a big deal to you and you can stay in an energy of absolute abundance and absolute fun. When you're doing that and you decide to buy a lottery ticket, that's where your chances become better than they might otherwise be. So yeah, this would be a good time for you to tap into the potential there of getting a lottery ticket for yourself. If it's $1 and $1 isn't a big deal to you, then you might want to tap into that very fortunate energy we have with that full moon for you. Trust your instincts, trust yourself. It can be a time when your heart is speaking to you very clearly. Your instincts are very strong and they can facilitate powerful transformations and winnings in some way for you now. It is the 25th of the month. If all of that wasn't enough, the 25th of the month is when Jupiter changes signs, moving into a friendship part of your sky. You are about to get a whole lot more social. Friendships, group dynamics are where the blessings are, and they magnify that much more. This can be an incredible time to connect with other people, to feel part of community, to feel the healing presence of community and friendship in your life. It is a game changer. It can change so much for you and that much more for the better now and navigating forward from here. This energy is exciting and I would say inviting as well. And it's an energy that does invite you to connect with others, but to see yourself as part of the collective in the process. As much as Leos know that they are special, and they are, and we all are, because we all are special, we can also say that none of us is special. That's very Aquarian. But it's this delicate balance that you are going to be asked to find at this time. To know that because you belong, you have solace and still know that you shine and are worthy of being seen. I'll have a lot more to say about Jupiter in the sign of Gemini and what that means for you and your sign in the Jupiter special horoscope. So be on the lookout for those later on this month. Where it comes to matters of love, on the same day as that full moon, we have the most romantic day of the year when Venus meets Jupiter. This is happening at the top of your sky. Love and respect are intimately tied. But here's the thing. We do have that full moon itself in a heart-oriented part of the sky for you. In addition to the things I mentioned, this part of the sky speaks to romance and flirtation and what you feel you need to be loved. As we begin the month, on the 2nd of the month, it is going to be Pluto that is standing still in the sky and going retro in your opposite sign. And that Pluto is going to be speaking with that full moon as well. And so your opposite sign has to do with partnerships of all kinds, including romantic partnerships. Now, all of this to me adds up to a very powerful window of time where it comes to love. You're aware of yourself and what you really want. You're also aware of what you're going for in a higher sense in love and what respect and love means to you. But you're also looking at the reality of the partners you've had and whom it is that could be there now. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, I do think you will be getting your flirt on, especially around the days of the full moon. And that could have you connecting with someone in a meaningful way. If you connect with someone new at the beginning of the month, just know that the energies seem rather intense, and that's okay, right? You can embrace the intensity. It has its own promise and potential. But yeah, as part of that, it's possible that you start to sense things are more complicated than they seem on the surface, and that in many ways, we really are powerless over the choices that other people make. And some of that awareness might find you at this time where it can feel a little bit like there are half starts and then it fizzles out before it even got started. If that is the case, that really is okay. Who is for you is going to find their way to you. And along the way, have fun, have your success, make your moves. And there's a lot of fun to be had, especially around that full moon. For those of you just starting to date someone, what a remarkable time this can be. So in the context of dating, I love the energy around the full moon. If it is that as you're starting this month, you're dating someone, I think the energy at the very beginning of the month might be a game changer. So either it is that you decide to try for partnership with this person, or you see things in this person that make you realize you don't want to be moving towards partnership with them. For all that, though, we get later in the month and we have that full moon. Your heart is feeling wide open. It's speaking with Pluto as well. And that's wonderful for dating, whether it's this person or someone new. You're thinking in some ways long term. You're thinking big picture. And if this person can fit into that, well, chances are you're willing to give it that much more a try. And for those of you in an established bond, powerful times here. The energy of Pluto at the start of the moon is likely going to be important because it speaks to your partner. And it could be that they're going through something in their life where they can't be as present with you as you may like, or just some complicating factors playing out there. And there's not a lot you can do about it other than provide presence, and that being the support. For all that, though, we get later into the month and there's this real heartwarming moment of you wanting it to be understood and you wanting to understand what love is for the both of you, and finding a way to connect on that heart level that much more deeply becomes likely for both of you at that time. What I love about this month for you, there's so much here. It's a powerful and meaningful astrological moment. I'm going to say I love the energy of Jupiter changing signs. Now, I know there's a lot of big energies playing out here. You have a month of big success. When I talk about career and life purpose, I mean success as you uniquely define it. This is energy of breakthroughs, but you are going to have to actively participate by putting yourself forward for promotions, for advancements, for new opportunities, launching new things that matter to you, and putting yourself out there in meaningful ways. All of that is you working with Jupiter to bless your life that much more. And then we navigate further, and it is Jupiter moving into a social part of your sky, and you are about to recognize friendships everywhere you go. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video scope like this each and every week for each and every sign for as low as just $3 a month with Choose Your Membership Rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, where you get expanded exclusive video scopes, access to a exclusive Superstar monthly online event. Higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Links are in the description below. Thank you again for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.